So this door hook hanger thing, I expect you remember our first attempt. Well, Steve nicked that door for the shower room, as we showed you before. Then we found this door at home, which turned into this half door that I had a little idea for, just to give it a little something more. So my idea for the coat hook, which is now off the wall and ready for just a little je ne sais quoi pas, no, je ne sais pas quoi. So these little holes, the ones that have got blue on are the ones that the screws go through, so we can't cover those. But these little holes here, I just thought it would be nice if there was a little stone or a bit of glass beading or something that just looked pretty. And so I bought some really pretty Murano glass beads from an artisan shop, which is not far from here. So we're not really quite sure the easiest way to do this, but we've blocked the other side of the hole off so it doesn't just stick to the floor. And this stuff dries clear, so even if it is a little bit messy, it shouldn't be too bad. But it goes off pretty quickly, and so you have to be quite swift. So although I was going to do it, I think I've chickened out and let Steve do it. So the slightly bigger one, I thought we'd put at the end because that end is going to show more. And then the others, the little green dots, will go on in the other holes. It'll just, as I say, you won't really see them, especially when there's coats hung off on the hooks. But I just thought it would be nice to have some little sort of glimmer of something shiny. I thought it would look really pretty, so let's hope it does. Yeah, well, I think it just gives it just something a little bit extra. So we'll show you what it looks like on the wall later on. Ta-da! As if by magic, it's on the wall. A painted wall, no less. It's so unusual. I really like it. And although you can't really see the beads, I know they're there. I just think they give it something, like I keep saying, something else. And the paint on the wall is this crepe paint, which, as Steve said, hides a multitude of sins. But yeah, I really like that. It's kind of cute. So we've just popped the little cabinet or rather the big cabinet that we made into the shower room to see if it goes well. And it really does. It actually looks massive in this film. So we haven't done much more in here just yet, but the loo toilet's going to go there, and then that little cabinet looks really nice. It looks very smart, and the whole room has turned out better than I thought. I really like the black, surprisingly. So that then inspired Steve to finish the tiling around the shower. He's done a great job. I love these tiles. So as I said in the last vlog, we're going to have some of these in the kitchen as well. Yeah, they've turned out really well. I would never in a million years have gone for a black shower, but it really looks great. Again, well done, Steve. So as you know, these are the tiles in the laundry. And these pictures are the mock-ups that Steve did for the various grout colours, which we sent around the family to choose which was best. As you know, black won. I was sad that these didn't come in a smaller size, as I wanted something similar for the bathroom. But then, as is a woman's prerogative, I had a complete change of heart and went for something much bigger.
Right. You seem to have had a delivery.
This is really strange because we were talking about the tiles that I've chose to go in the bathroom, which are like the little green ones in the corner over there. But I decided that I wanted smaller ones, and they didn't do them in that size. Well, I changed my mind completely, and we've now gone...
She's gone mad.
Mad. I've gone absolutely mad. And they've got these enormous great ones.
So we've gone from wanting
10 by 10.
10 by 10 to 9 million by 9
I think they're 60 by 60. But I don't know what colour they are. Well, I mean, I haven't seen them in the flesh, but they should be a similar...
Look.
Sorry, I can't seem to get your head in as well as the tiles.
Right, if I lift one up, you'll see it first.
Let me say ooh and oh. Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous. Isn't that nice?
Lovely.
So how many of those have we got? 9?
6.
6. So they're going to go behind the bath in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I think they're great. And I got a little...
This one's rusty.
Yeah. I've got a little extra idea as well, which I'm not going to mention, just to make them look even more exotic. Oh, brilliant. Glad about that. Oh, look. I'll have to get a bit closer. So, is that the lines on it? Is that part of it?
This is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Not scratches, it is part of the design.
Yeah. It's unusual. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That really does look...
I'm very nervous.
Yes, don't break them. Brilliant.
Right, they can stay.
I wonder if you remember the little room behind the workshop that has been blocked up. We're not quite ready to knock any walls down, but we had a sneak peek inside with the help of an endoscope.
When we had problems with our drains
Yes.
at the other house, I bought an endoscope, which is a camera that you can stick down things. Don't worry, it has been cleaned. And this here, we know there's a void behind it because that's stone, that's hollow, that's stone. So I'll drill a hole in there, and with my endoscope,
I don't know if you can see that on the camera.
so you go in so far, and then if I go past this block, there's a huge great big void in there. You see that?
Oh, it is quite big, isn't it? Because we know there's a chimney above, so do you think this is just a chimney, it's a fireplace?
I think it's a fireplace, yeah. But that seems
It's very difficult to see on that thing. Let's have a bit closer look.
very deep to me.
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
A bit of dust flying around. If a face appears, I'm going to...
Oh, I'm going to be really scared. Right, so this is outside. So there's the window into that room, into the room we were just in. And then this is down the bottom, which looks like there was a shutter on there or something. And then there looks like there's a window up there. So it's definitely a room in there. We'll have to investigate. But it's absolutely pouring, so I'm going back in. After the rain had stopped, we had a delivery of a huge pile of fencing. I think we've worked out that we'll need over 100 posts and a barge load of wire. We got a good deal, however, from the yard just up the road for this job lot, together with a perfectly respectable gate. It then had to be moved to the side of the house in preparation for laying out around the garden, and we have decided where the gate would be. But before that, we had to make an appointment with the mayor. So we're just discussing the fence. Oh. We're trying to work out, well, I've made an appointment to see the mayor to see what we're going to do about this fence, because obviously we need to fence the dogs in.
I mean, that could get screwed to that post.
Right.
With screws and raw plugs. So this could be the number one.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah. So it has to go all the way down there. Now the fence that's here, we don't know whose boundary this is, but anyway, it's irrelevant because this fence is very wobbly and it's a little bit low, and we think that Bright might be able to jump over it. And because the chickens are down there, she's just going to be interested in them and try her hardest to get over. So we're going to have to put a fence up. So Madame Ambert is coming on Monday morning so that we can discuss it with her. But we'll see. So that's 2 meters.
This is 2 meters, yeah.
Right, which is the spacing that you should have between the posts.
Yeah. So 1.8 to 2 meters you should have. So that's 2 meters. So that is the right spacing.
Right. What if we were going to remove that other fence? Wouldn't there be holes left? You could probably get the posts in there, couldn't you? That would help.
It might. That's not such a bad idea.
I occasionally have a good idea.
Some of them are in quite well, but we could pull them out.
Yes. They're not, so it's only these concrete ones that are concreted in here.
That's not even in the ground.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's with the wire holding that up.
But there'll be a bit of a hole there, won't there?
Yes.
Oh well, we'll see what because I think you're not allowed to build a fence over 2 meters tall, is it? Or is that, no, it's 1 point something, isn't it? So Steve put one fence post in to show the mayor, and I hope she doesn't mind if we replace that rickety fence that's already there. Unfortunately, it's an absolute must because of the dogs, and we are very aware that we have to run things past her, especially as she owns the property next door. So another busy week at La Forge. Hopefully next week we'll have a fence, and then the dogs can come over for a run. And we'll then see if Naughty Bright can get out anywhere. Let's hope not, for the chicken's sake. À la semaine prochaine!